Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with a review video and we're going to be testing out the brand new Maybelline Superstay foundation. I recently just got my shade. I actually have 4 shades for you guys to see, but I have the 2 shades that really did match me. And yeah, I don't have a makeup tutorial in this video, but I will have a look a tutorial for this look, but this video will only be on the foundation as well as the Age Rewind concealer. They just extended the shade range and everyone is super excited, and I was excited to try out these new shades because I've heard nothing but amazing things about this concealer. It's actually a top seller in Canada. If you guys want to see my thoughts on these products, then definitely stay tuned. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's check out these products. So I might have to mix 2 shades together. I'm not sure yet, but one of them looks really like orangey and the other one looks a little bit light, but we're gonna test it out on the skin. Do we like these ears? I also have the Maybelline Age Rewind concealers. They just extended their shade range. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this concealer, so I'm so excited to actually put it on my face and you guys can see it. I hope we find a favorite drugstore concealer. I'm excited. I have heard that this foundation is more on the matte side. I'm going to prep my skin. I'm going to start off with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. So it's this guy right over here. I recently got this and it smells like I am at a spa. It's so refreshing and so luxurious. I absolutely love this product. And then I am going to use my Becca First Light priming filter. This is a hydrating primer, and it just gives my skin a nice glow under matte foundations. I always prime when I wear foundation, so yeah, all of my reviews I definitely prime beforehand. I never used to, but trust me guys, it makes a huge difference. Maybelline does have great primers, so if you want something more affordable, definitely check them out. I just don't have any Maybelline primers on me right now. So I think these are the 2 shades that I'm going to start off with. I have 310 Sun Beige and then 320 Honey. Honey seems a little bit orangey, and then this one looks really good. It looks a yellow undertone, so we're going to swatch them right now. Really like the packaging, guys. It has a pump. Hello, Maybelline, you stepping it up. It has a really nice pump actually. So here's the packaging. It is glass and you do get 1 fluid ounce or 30 ml. So the standard amount. I'm going to pump out the shade 310. And then I'm going to pump out the shade 320. So you guys can see the difference in the tone. So here they are. So 320 is the bottom one. It has more of a orangey undertone, and then this is 310 right here. So I'm going to quickly swatch it on my face so you guys can just get the gist of it on my skin tone. So there is 310. And there is 320. So a huge jump actually from the 2. Very orangey tone, and this one definitely has a yellow. I think this is going to be a good match. So I do have a nice damp beauty blender right in front of me, and we're going to try the shade 310. So I'm going to do about 1 pump, and it is a generous pump. Like, look at that. You do get quite a bit of product. And I'm going to first just apply it onto my skin. For those of you who are new, I do have a combination. I get oily in the T-zone area, and I have a little bit of texture in between my eyebrows and on my nose. But for the most part, my skin is right now, it's pretty normal. I don't have a lot of dry patches. And I do have a little bit of discoloration around my mouth area. Oh, that's actually blending in pretty nicely. I don't know how the camera's picking it up, but the shade, I would say it's a tiny little bit light. A tiny little bit light. So I might mix in a bit of the 320 shade. but it's looking really good actually. It's blending out super nicely. So here is one pump of the foundation. I think the coverage is definitely high medium right now. I still see my freckles, the deeper ones, really peeking through, but I want to say this is definitely a high medium, that if I go with just a tiny little bit more, they would be completely covered. But I'm really comfortable with the coverage right now. I don't think I need more than this, because it's more on the natural side, and I feel like if we add another layer it might start to get a bit heavy. I don't know if it's just the lighting. I feel like it is, yeah, it's a little light for me for sure. You guys can see my neck here, and then it just has a slight lightness to it. So I'm gonna grab the color 320. I'm taking half a pump of that. And I just feel like I need a bit of warmth to my skin. I'm going to dab it on this area of my face. A little bit of that. And we're going to blend it in and just see what happens. Oh yeah, that made a huge difference. My skin is a bit warmer. It looks a bit more natural. It's blending in with my neck a lot better than just that shade. So if you're my complexion, you're probably gonna have to mix, because I feel like this side looks a lot better than this side. You guys see the difference here? There's a slight white cast on this side, and then here it's a lot warmer and golden. So this is what the foundation is looking like, and I can honestly say just off the bat, I really like the way my skin looks. It doesn't look super heavy, it doesn't look cakey, overly done. It still allows my skin to look on the natural side. Like, I can tell I have foundation on, but it's definitely not a cakey, heavy foundation. It feels comfortable on the skin right now. And my skin is a little bit irritated, and it's not emphasizing on the little bumps that I have on my skin. And it looks good. Now that I added that layer of the 320, it looks really good. So now we are going to go on to concealer. I'm so excited to try these. Everyone has raved and said how amazing they are. So this is the Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Concealer. This has been in the market for years, like years. But they finally went ahead and added some darker shades, which is a bomb. So we're going to have a closer look at the packaging. I actually really like this packaging. It does have this sponge applicator right over here, and you are supposed to twist this product and you will start to see some of that concealer pulling through. Here are the two shades that I have. This one is Sand Sable and this one is Golden. I feel like I can pull both of them off. This would just be a brighter, or I can mix the two to get the perfect match. But I'm going to try Golden first. Oh. It feels so cooling on the skin and super like hydrating. I think I really like this color. I feel like the other color would be just a tad bit too light. I'm going to put a little on my forehead. I love the sensation. This is so cooling, and I actually really like the applicator. I'm going to take a clean beauty blender and let's blend that out. Wow. That just blended into my skin so well. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Okay. It blended it into my skin so well. It's not looking heavy or cakey on my skin. I do feel like I can put a little bit more than what I had originally. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit just to see if this will layer nicely, especially in the inner parts of my eyes. And I'm really being light-handed with blending it, and look how easy that's just melting into the skin. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. This shade is perfect. If you want more of a natural, everyday concealer, this shade is perfect. So this was the shade Golden. Look at that. Like, I'm literally pouncing the Beauty Blender ever so lightly onto my skin, and it is just like melting. Oh my god, that looks so good. That looks amazing. So to set my under eye area, I normally do go in with my Maybelline Loose Fit Me powder, but that shade that I have is a little bit too dark, and it's going to darken up what we just did with the concealer. So I'm going to take my peach powder from Too Faced, and I'm just going to go ahead and dab a little bit of that powder onto the concealer and set it nicely, but not take away the brightening effect that we just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup and see how everything goes on to the foundation, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. So I am back after doing my full face, and this is what the foundation is looking like. I really am impressed. The under eye area looks gorgeous, guys. Like, let me just take a look. It hasn't creased at all. It looks really flawless, nice coverage. Looks really good under my eyes. The foundation, I will say that this is a foundation that I personally would not set with a powder, because everywhere on my face it looks good, but the areas where I have a little bit of powder, like my forehead and my smile lines, I'm seeing the foundation a lot more, and it's looking a tad bit dry. So this is definitely more on the matte side after you apply the powder, even with the hydrating moisturizer and spraying my face with the Caudalie and also the primer from Becca. I find that this is definitely setting down with a matte finish. So I would not put powder on my forehead because I feel like my lines, like my fine lines, are being emphasized. Even if I'm not frowning, I can see them. So I'm gonna get a little bit close, but I have lights on my, in front of my face, so it's really hard for you guys to see that, but I can assure you that I am seeing fine lines, so I wouldn't put powder here. And everywhere else, it looks really good. Like, it looks flawless. My skin looks good. It doesn't look too heavy and cakey. Now, I can see that I have foundation on, I have makeup on, but it doesn't look heavy, and it does feel comfortable on the skin. Again, it dries down really nicely. It sets really nicely, and it's definitely not transferring. Everything else went on really smoothly. My bronzer didn't cling on to any patches or anything like that. And mind you, I didn't put any powder on this area of my face. I really like the way my skin is looking and the way it feels. So that's pretty much my thoughts on this foundation. And the concealer, I'm going to say it's bomb. I'm definitely going to be grabbing this on a regular basis because I just love the way the under eye area is looking and the fact that it hasn't creased one little bit. I didn't bake. I literally just grabbed the powder with my brush and kind of set it nicely, and it looks really good. It's more of a natural matte finish. And yeah, overall, I really like this. I really like the way my face looks. Now, if you guys are interested in the makeup tutorial, I do have it on this look. A lot of stuff is Maybelline, including this glow. So I'm going to link that video up on the screen for you guys. I did try and do 2 videos in one. So I'm going to link that for you guys. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts on that. But yeah, I love the foundation, and I definitely recommend you guys checking it out and trying it out. It's more affordable, so you're not going to like break the bank on this one. and the concealer also. So check it out and let me know if you guys have tried it out also and your thoughts on the concealer and the foundation. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Leave a comment down below so I know you watched the video, and also leave your request down below so I know what videos you guys want me to put out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao!